the first part of the fourth background report, I talked about the technical details when filming the illegal killing of sharks and dolphins on board a Peruvian shark fishing boat. In this second part, I would like to talk about how it actually was to film the killing. And it seems important to answer two questions that I'm getting asked repeatedly. How could you film this without wanting to save the dolphins? And what did you feel when you filmed it? Well, I would have loved to stop this, but I did not have the luxury to do so. After 7 years of searching for funds and an opportunity, I was on a shark fishing boat filming something that had never been witnessed before. I just had this one chance to film it. And this filmed document can't ever be repeated, because no fisherman is going to let anybody on board a Peruvian shark fishing boat ever again to film this ecological crime. So this was my only chance to document something that goes on every day for many years and will continue if I don't get the pictures. So there was a clear choice to be made. Interfering with that killing, exposing myself to the danger of not returning from the trip and wasting a unique opportunity to document a crime, or on the other hand, witness these animals dying without interfering and in a way sacrificing them in order to get the pictures which hopefully can stop this killing forever. I made a choice, and of course that puts a huge burden on my shoulders. These pictures are not only recorded on a hard drive in my computer and I can switch it off. These pictures are recorded in my memory. I can't get rid of them, I can't delete them. So actually for me, making this movie is the only way to justify that I filmed this killing without interfering. That is why I'm asking for your support. I must make this movie, and I need your help to do this so that together we can stop the killing of sharks and dolphins. This brings me to the second question, about what did I feel while filming. I have been there. I've been covered in shark blood splattering around. And this experience motivates me to go on with this campaign no matter what the consequences might be. I knew that if I want to really change this, I need to win the support of a global public in order to create the necessary pressure. So actually, while filming, I had my emotions completely switched off and was focusing entirely on one thing only. Film this in a way that brings the viewer in direct contact with what was happening. I wanted the viewer to actually feel that he is there, and I wanted the viewer to be in the position of the animal. So I needed to film this from an entirely different angle. The GoPro camera was really helpful to do this, because for example I could put this camera into the meat box and film the cutting of the dolphin meat from inside the box. The killing of the dolphins was a one-time opportunity to film, so I wanted to make sure I get it on camera, and I wanted to film it with two cameras at the same time. So I had brought a long metal stick and I mounted the GoPro on that stick. There was only one place where they could bring the dolphin on board, so the GoPro could film by itself while I was filming with a Canon from another position. For the sharks, it got much more difficult because they get fished at night. So I needed not only to film, but also to shine additional light on it. Hard to do if you only have two hands. In order to film the sharks underwater, I fixed the diving lamp on the stick just above the GoPro. My thinking was that I could probably see the underwater light beam from above the surface, and if I can see the light reflection of the shark body within the light beam, then probably the camera would film it. Of course, it was not that easy, because during shark fishing the boat did not stop. So when I put the stick into the water, I had an immense water pressure on the stick, and additionally the boat was moving like crazy in the waves. So getting a few seconds of footage was a struggle of hours. Once the shark was on board, the next problem was that if I wanted to film with my Canon, There was no space where to stand in between the dead shark bodies, and I was in a very distanced angle. But I wanted the viewer to be in the position of that small juvenile shark that gets brutally killed from this huge human animal. So again, the GoPro was the choice, because I could use the metal stick and have the camera right at the shark's face, but of course, having my hands just a few centimeters away from the shark's mouth exposed me to the possibility of getting bitten by the agonizing sharks fighting for their life. In the end, the movie we want to put together will carry some very graphic and terrific imagery. But you know what? That's just reality. And I hope that people can look at this reality just for a few seconds. Things that I have seen during 2 weeks, every night, for many hours. Only if we face reality, we find the motivation to stand up and act against this killing of sharks and dolphins. It is so easy to look away. Don't do it. One more thing I have to explain, because some people get confused about the content of these videos. The material that we show in these background reports will not appear in the movie. The movie will talk about the illegal killing of sharks and dolphins, the ecological, economic and social consequences and reasons for this illegal killing of sharks and dolphins. Our movie tells the story of my undercover investigation of the illegal dolphin slaughter to use their meat as shark bait. It will expose the shocking way in which Peruvian fisheries laws are completely ignored. It will confront the government with proof of a massive illegal dolphin slaughter and the overfishing of sharks. You can stop the killing of sharks and dolphins right now by supporting the making of the movie at loveanimals.org, Save the Dolphins of Peru. In case you're seeing this video and the crowdfunding action already has stopped, you can always directly donate to the involved organization. Please see our contact information at the end of this video. And please don't forget to stay connected and see the next background report in order to learn how we made the movie and how the campaign is going on.